time for our next speaker of the day. Can I please welcome on stage Dr. MS Ahmad? Please make your way to stage. A big round of applause for Dr. MS Ahmad. He's also a founding director of Diabetes Center chain. He also is working to make healthcare affordable in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities like UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, and Orissa. A big round of applause, guys. Thank you.
A very warm good afternoon to everyone. Myself, Dr. MS Ahmad, and I completed my MSc from England, and then I pursued my MBA from IIM Raipur in healthcare administration. And then I moved back to England again to work with the Federal Hospital, where I worked for two years. And then I came back in 2016. I joined AIMS Patna as a resident, senior resident. It was just a sudden shock to me when we were planning to go to Tier 3, Tier 2 towns. There's a huge gap of, like many of us were talking about the disparity between urban and the rural healthcare settings. So we started our first startup in 2016 when I came back with the name of The Prathmik, which was a failure. Give it a clap. I just want, because every failure should be enjoyed. When we are learners, we should not be, disheartened with the failures. So again, in 2017, we have started our next segment with the name The Diabetic. Why diabetic? Because our studies says that India has become the capital of diabetics. And for a healthcare provider, it doesn't matter whether you are a physician, you are an oncologist, general surgeon, or ophthalmologist, or any specialty. You need to know diabetes, because we cannot afford a very small lifestyle disease to be a rampant killer for the society. When we talk about the rural communities, they have very low access to the healthcare. Despite of all the efforts the government is making to make, when we talk about Ayushman Bharat and all those things, many social entrepreneurs, they have come up with the NGOs and all sort of things. But, like the impact we are expecting in the rural community, when we talk about the rural healthcare, it's very less. So this is the time that new generation or the younger fellows, they can come and join us. And we are actually working in a spoke and hub manner. We have one small hospital in the district town where we are using the digital health, telemedicine, and the app-based solutions to leverage the services to the rural areas, especially the villages, where we have one volunteer which provides the screening, awareness, and education about the disease. We talk about the details, right? 42.8 million population in the world is diabetic. 7.2 million population in the country is diabetic. What about the pre-diabetics? What about the iceberg phenomenon which is happening in the community? So as a leader, as a physician, and as an administrator, I just advocated to have a good channel of promoting health by curative, preventive, and promotive model in every non-communicable disease. My father, I just lost him, we just lost him last week. He said, when I came back from England, he said that it doesn't matter what you become in your life, but it really matters what you create in your life. So I just go with one line by Iqbal. होगर तमन्ना होगर तमन्ना दर्द दिल की तो कर खिदमत फ़कीरों की होगर तमन्ना दर्द दिल की तो कर खिदमत फ़कीरों की ये वो दौलत है जो नहीं मिलती बादशाहों के ख़जाने में. Diabetes is a very simple disease. I'm an endocrinologist. I can say that it's a lifestyle disease acquired, and we as an Indian are prone to have it because our lifestyle is shifting from our traditional settings to Western settings. So the climate change and the ecosystem is not allowing us to have that much of calorie, and we are born to have sedentary lifestyles. Have you seen like anybody coming to your home, any guest coming to your home bringing fruits? No. They never bring fruits. We never get fruits to our relatives, right? We always carry sweets. When we have to pamper a girl, we give her a chocolate and she will be impressed, right? When we have to pamper a baby, we give chocolates, right? We give sweets. So this is our culture, this is our karma actually, to acquire the disease. And every acquired disease have potential to be prevented, right? So awareness and counseling, screening can make this happen. My last thing will go with the foot care. Foot care in diabetes is as important as face care in your young age. We put so much of, artificial lotions and all sort of vitamin E lotions and all those things in our young age. But when we are suffering with the diabetes, we forgot to take care of our foot. It's very important to take care of the foot. We talk and we listed all complications from the top till bottom, but we forget about the foot. So foot care is very important. In our model, we are especially emphasizing on the foot care. We have all sort of neuropathy examination, we have fundoscopy examinations, we have neuropathy treatments, as well as we have cardiac labs where we do echo, TMT, ECG in the hub, and then in spokes we have smaller clinics which we are connecting digitally, because nowadays digital mode is very, very effectively reaching to the rural community. With these words, I'll just highlight two things. The quality in the healthcare. We talk about NABH and all those, NABL, JCI and all those things. I was heading one of the premier institute in New Zealand. I was medical superintendent, probably the youngest medical superintendent in the country there. So they have all sort of data and documentations, everything. But forget about it. Just concentrate on the providing health care, providing necessary health care, providing the basic health care to the community. With this, I'll just say my second line. इसरते कतरा है दरिया में फना हो जाना. Every drop has this desire to get into this ocean and vanish. So इसरते कतरा है दरिया में फना हो जाना, दर्द का हद से गुजरना है दवा हो जाना. Thank you, Papa, and thanks all of you to have this patience listening. Thank you so much.
In the category of Best Emerging Diabetes Care Chain of the year 2019, Patna, Bihar, the winner is Dr. MS Ahmad. First of its kind specialty clinic chain bringing global expertise to the local community. Dr. Ahmad is working on bringing affordable health care to the people in the cities of Tier 2 and Tier 3, cities like UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, and Orissa. Thank you so much for your commendable work.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
With which category in awarding?
We got award for the best emerging chain of diabetes care in Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns, especially in Bihar, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal, Odisha.
Tell me about your organization.
Actually, my organization is very small, and we started in 2016. The name of diabetics. So the organization deal with the diabetes, and we are just focusing on the curative, promotive, and preventive model of the healthcare. And we have holistic wellness clinics for the patients, where we have, all sort of diagnostic models and the therapeutic models.
So what are the driving factors for you?
This is just a start actually. We have uh, just started actually. We have 5 clinics now. We are working as a spoke and hub managers. So this is just the beginning. So I think we need to work more, and there is so many driving forces. When we talk about the challenges which are in the community, they still have driving force for us, and they are working as a driving force for us. And acknowledged like this are very inspiring for the investors. And yeah, we are just startup, so I think this is just start.
Thank you, sir.
Long way to go.
Congratulations again.
Thanks so much.
Have a good day.